What's up, vinyl community? It's your boy Chris coming at you live, as always, from the Man Cave. Early Friday afternoon, transitioning into Friday evening, no big deal. Nice 45-hour work weekend for you, boy. Kicking back here, got home, gonna clean up some records, listen to some records for just a couple of hours before, my wife and daughter get home. For those of you who are curious, obviously I got to crack my first beer on Friday afternoon. Obviously that's got to be early. Sycamore Beach Candy. If you're ever in Charlotte, North Carolina, or anywhere in North Carolina where Sycamore beers are sold, I highly recommend you take advantage. Arguably my favorite craft brewery. Arguably. Don't direct quote me on that, but arguably. So, one more sip before I show you what you got. All right, always good. All right, so I got a package in today from Adam, Cali Jazz Fiends on Instagram. Well renowned, always kind of like me, never minds upgrading and selling said records to upgrade, never minds doing it. And I think in this instance, I probably have a couple of those because it's a pretty good record. So I think in this instance, we're probably looking at a couple of upgrade scenarios. But it's a couple of records I didn't have, and his grading is always spot on. Like he'll tell me he's got a VG minus. I shows up and that bitch plays mint. Well, not mint. You get what I'm. You guys are picking up what I'm putting down. So anyway, gonna be taking a road trip within the next month to Atlanta, Georgia, just because I want to change the scenery, and I haven't been to Atlanta in 15 to 20 years. While I'm there, might as well check out an Atlanta Braves game. As you guys know, I am diehard New York Yankees fan, and I will be rocking the attire at Truist Park, baby, best believe. Josh, my boy, is going with me. He's like, no, they're not gonna like that. I don't care. Plus the shirt. You guys know how I wagon wheel. Anyway, got a package in. I wouldn't call either of these a grail for me personally, but I would call them both records that are awesome that I've been wanting for a while. How about that? Because to me, there's a difference. There's Grails, there's oh my God, never hoped I would attain, holy shitters. Like a lot of times I show you guys in these unboxing videos. And then there's just, these are really good records that I've really been looking after, and that's where these fall into. But here's the wonderful thing about record collecting and everything is what I'm getting ready to show you could be grails for somebody. Somebody watching this video, maybe one of these two records is a grail for you. Let's find out. Because I've always, people ask me, one of the main questions I get from people all the time is, can you recommend me some cheap heat jazz? And I need more specific than that. What's your budget? What's your limit? What do you consider cheap heat? Do you consider cheap heat $5, or do you consider cheap heat $50? For me, cheap heat jazz is $50. Basically, honestly, but with what I collect and with what I grab, $50 I consider to be pretty damn cheap. But for some people, they don't want to spend more than $10 on a record. So I need to know. So anytime any of you guys in the future are ever asking any questions like that, throw your budget in there so I can help you out, so I can better answer your question. All right, well, so originally I bought one of these records from my boy Adam, Cali Jazz Fiends, who I definitely hope to meet up with in the future because he's in Los Angeles And I've got family close enough to Los Angeles. I don't see why we can't make it work. We couldn't make it work last week because of terrible communication and schedule. But we'll definitely remedy that next time. I'd love to have a beer with the guy and go for a dig with the guy. Boy Adam, Cali Jazz Fiend, awesome dude. But that's definitely going to work out next time. I'll make sure it does. Well, you take the shit out of these. All right, then. Final answer? No more tape. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, so anyway, I'll start with the what I view as the lesser of the two. It depends on who you're talking to, obviously. But I had my boy Adam had posted some records for sale. The one I'm going to show you last being the one that I jumped on. And then after I jumped on it, then he was like, hey, I also have this. You're interested? I can ship it in the same package. I'm like, oh, well, shit. Got it. Ball out. So I'll show you the one that made me say got it, ball out. Sunny Side Up. Sonny Stitt. Sonny Rollins with Dizzy Gillespie. This OG on Verve. My boy Adam does his sleeves the same way I do. I don't see so many people doing that, but I love it. To the side so the record can't fall out. Splat out, OG on Verve. It's got a little split here, but outside of that, pretty goddamn solid copy. I'm very, 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 very excited for it. Probably going to be playing it here in a few minutes because I got a couple hours of free time. And it doesn't come around very often for me. Next up, last up, was the one that made me jump. I've wanted this one for a while, but for some reason, it's one that's not that rare, honestly. It's just one that for some reason I hadn't seen pop up in the bins. And then all of a sudden my boy Adam pops it up in his sales. It's Bobby Hutcherson. San Francisco featuring Harold Land. Guys, this is a beast of a record. I've always loved this record. I even love the cover is simple as hell, but I even love it. It's like two heavyweights, like, you know, looking into each other's eyes right before they ring the bell and they touch gloves and they get ready to just let each other have it. To me, that's kind of like what this cover seems like to me. But it's beauty and simplicity. I love the cover. I love the album. The record is phenomenal. Obviously, this is going to be worth a little more, at least in my opinion. Bobby Hutcherson on vibes, marimba, percussion. Harold Land, tenor sax, flute, oboe. Joe Sample, piano, electric piano. John Williams, bass, Fender bass. Mickey Roker on the sticks, produced by Duke Pearson. And yeah, so it's, UA by the time you get around to this one, United Artists, all that jazz. Pun absolutely intended. And then for the wax, can I really unbox a Blue Note and not show you guys what we're working with? Bam, baby. Bitch is clean. Very happy with it, guys. Already. This is getting ready to go on the table like as soon as I hit stop here, which is getting ready to happen in just a second. I'm very happy. I've been after this one for years. For some reason, this was one that I didn't pursue online or Discogs, or because I thought it was common enough. I thought I would eventually run into it in the bins, and I viewed it as one of those ones that when I did run into it in the bins, it would be like the highlight of my day or the highlight of my trip. As you guys know, I love to do my record trips. That's what this whole thing about Atlanta coming up, going to the Braves game. We're going to the Braves game just because the person I'm going with is a Braves fan. And he's like, hey, you want to go to a Braves game? Yeah, sure. Rocking all my Yankee shit, but I'll go to a Braves game. And while I'm down there, I set up some ATL shops. that's what we're on. But anyway, very happy to add those 2 records to the collection, especially the Hutch and Land. I've been after that, like I said, it's forever, and I just never thought that it was one that it was going to take me that long to add. I just figured that would pop up in the bins pretty soon. I never have to sort, and at the end of the day, I did not have to seek it out. I mean, it just presented itself to me, but I really was hoping to thumb through the bins and find that one. For any of you guys who notice anything, yes, my fingernails are colored. My 5-year-old wonderful daughter, Ramona, who you guys see in every video, decided she wanted to color Daddy's nails last night. And roundabout, she got done. My wife goes, well, let me go get the fingernail polish remover. And I'm like, it's almost 10 o'clock. I'm going to bed. And she goes, well, you'll have to wear it to work tomorrow. And, well, the guys, I don't give a damn what the guys think about my fingernail polish. Most of them don't have a woman, let alone a child. To which I told her. And she's like, I love you. Doesn't bother me at all. Yeah. Gold on, purple on this hand, gold on this hand. You can't see so much. If I thought I could, I'm almost 38. If I thought I could get my feet up there as green on the feet. Yeah, but I'm almost 38 years old, so I ain't getting that foot up there. But hey, let my baby have fun. Rocked it to work. Hope you guys are all settling in on Friday after a long week's work. Hope you guys are done for the week. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy good food, drinking, friends, family. Maybe dig for some new records, and if not, enjoy the records that you got in your collection, because if you're anything like me, you got a few. So enjoy what you got going on, guys, and until next time, until next video, keep dropping the needle, guys.